Yo, what's up, beautiful soul? So, I wanted to go ahead. I was going to do a whole dramatic set situation for this whole Russian Putin war situation. Um, so, let's just call it what it is. Putin is the new Antichrist. Let's be clear. Okay, on top of this attack on DNA and and um and whatnot in order to control the masses, um in order for people to stay under a control, a psychosis of sorts. Putin also is a heavy drinker and substance user, and he has severe PTSD from family issues and more. Okay, so he made the perfect for this perfect. He was perfect for an entity to attach to him to cause mass chaos. Okay. Now this is on a spiritual level. So now you're seeing again. I fight for unity, love, and light. Right. So let's also make it clear that, excuse me, the Haitians that are there are also being mistreated, right? Not able to find shelter or food or the last to eat, like this is back in 19 something, right? So yeah, we definitely need to tackle the under issue of this war, the war specifically, but also the racism, because that's what the United States stand for. Because if we don't correct that, then we who are we as a people, right? But we have got to see that we have our own corruption in our society, right? If you don't think Putin would cause a world war on everybody, you're sadly mistaken. So when you're in a psychosis of such evil and such dramatic, outrageous behavior, you have no idea when someone is scared for their own life and freedom, whose lives they will put at risk. And being a soldier, you're trained to kill, you're ready to be killed. That's just what it is. And so he's already in this mindset. Okay? But let's take it back to spiritually. He is the new Antichrist. Okay? The light is in control and the beast is thirsty. So this is the ploy and it's look, listen, he needs to be stopped. I don't understand why people are being so diplomatic about this. Like, why haven't nobody went in there with a sniper and gave him the business? I'm still confused about that. Like, if it was somebody else, Putin would have been gone. You know what I'm saying? He is the new Antichrist, and somebody needs to go. The people is not, the war isn't with the people. The war is with the president. He is the new Antichrist, so we need to nip this at the bud. The Spirit already told me. Okay? And on top of substance abuse and a majority of other things, PTSD, childhood trauma, he suffers from this all. That's why he was perfect for this unseen Antichrist to leech onto. And you know, years ago, something told me he was going to lead. Something about him was going to lead to something of disastrous magnitude. But I couldn't at that time with my abilities put my finger on it. But now I know exactly what my radar felt. But he is dealing with a lot. And he needs to be taken down. All right? I send love and light to all you beautiful souls. You don't have to know them to love them. You have to know them to wish them well. Okay, I will be doing a video later and a live interview. Okay, my first video will be on false narratives of like, okay, racism, like, you know, ignorance in science versus scientifically, everybody is one. But on a 3D level, there's still racism. Why is nobody putting two and two together? It does not make sense. It's ignorant. Regardless of what language you speak, what color you are, literally, you all everybody came from the same mold. Let's be clear. And due to your evolution in life, it might be based off the color of your skin. Yes, due to your evolution and whatnot. But the precursor of life is everyone came from the same DNA. Extraterrestrial, if you want to be real. You want to give me a lie detector test? I'm with that too. But I'm just calling a spade because I'm tired of all this ignorance and racism and hatred and division. And it doesn't make sense. And then I'll be doing a live interview with a client and a friend of over 3 years of how I predicted things that was happening in his life and how things were going and how we communicated to some of his past loved ones. So it'll give you an idea of my abilities of, you know, of me being a medium, talking to the dead, of being an oracle, seeing the past, present, or future of a person's life. And, you know, being able to harness in on the energy of their trauma and what needs to be healed. So I send love and light to all you beautiful souls. Listen, you don't have to identify with them to love them. Okay? You don't have to know them to love them. Empathy. Being selfless. Because the new world, we're here to set the foundation for the new world. And the new world is magical and of love and light. And if you ain't about it, you need to go there with Putin. Namaste.